Left overhand touches Jamal Hill's chin. Jamal's Hill. My bad. Good body kick from Jamahal Hill. Whip a fucking head kick out of nowhere, Jamal. Do something, man. Let's do something wild. Hill fights like your drunk unc at the family barbecue, alright. I mean, that was an awful combination from Khalil there. But it's good that he's still trying here in the 5th round to push and throw and get respect. Could chop a low kick here. The steps are pretty blatant again with the rhythm. There it is. Heavy low kick from Khalil. And doubled body shots on the same side. Nasty. Fight's over. Fight's over. Fuck you, bedtime, you dumb fuck! Khalil wins. 5-0, baby. Chops up the legs. Wait, what are they doing after the fight? They're having a conversation at the end. I don't know what the bit at the end is. So maybe there might have been something backstage beforehand that they were discussing. He said, I got to defend myself, you know. I mean, that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. So maybe there was some altercation backstage that we don't actually know about. Khalil's calm, tactical, and calculated. Big win. I don't know why he got custom shorts, though. I don't know what he did to deserve that, but good for him, yeah. He was fat once. Bro down 4 rounds, doesn't chase to finish. His legs are cooked. Guru versus Tapturo, stands your base McGregor. Hill keeps pulling his right, then acting like he almost got him. Okay. Hill might just be trash. Saw empty crowd and fought like an Apex main event. Yeah. Thank you for the 2. Yeah, that was an empty fucking crowd, man. At least the Iron Turtle won. But Orban lost, dude. At what cost? Boring fight, but it's nice to see it in the cage instead of murdering each other in the street. All right. Thank you for the £5. Jamal over the hill. Jamal's a great athlete, though. Respect. Ian's chair is rocking with all this glistening. Jesus Christ, how is this guy champ? Again, he's a counter grappler. We will be hate watching Khalil. I mean, Khalil Roundtree did his thing. I called the fight dead on. But he didn't get the finish with the low kicks. So, it is what it is. Impression of Hill saying that on paper, he's the best fighter at light heavyweight. All right. What hell made you ever think Hill was good? I didn't pick him to win! I picked Khalil to school him with low kicks. Hill asking why he did stand still to get KO'd. All right. Damn, Hill's not having a good year. Typical Jamal telling him why run, man. Oh, okay, there you go. Is that what you're saying? Thank you for the 25 months of membership, Dacity TK. Thank you for the $2. How bad's Johnny Walker? Pretty bad. The crowd was right to leave. Fight put me to sleep. Roundtree gets a title contention shot. He'll get sent back to O-Block. No, he doesn't. Roundtree doesn't. I don't mind Roundtree Blachowicz. I think that'd be a good style matchup, to be honest with you. I think Blachowicz could just out Muay Thai him as well, you know. I don't mind that. Blachowicz versus Roundtree, and then Reyes versus Rakic, and then Allberg versus Praska. Roundtree gets title contention. Time for Yuri to sleep. Khalil cold next. Just how good's Yuri? Very good. Hill out of shape, needs to fight at 185. That was like Volk-like win. Hill was saying Roundtree was running. Roundtree was saying to Hill it isn't easy to read and needed to protect himself. Okay, yeah. Hill fights like a hood dude. Used to be my favorite fighter. Hill's management is terrible for taking this fight. I think so as well. All Hill does cope, talk too much. So you deleting your channel? No, I'm not. For literal minutes every round, they load screamed like Mortal Kombat. Fucking pathetic. Yuck. Okay, just bet on Khalil on points. It was a good hit. There you go. You got caught. I got dominated. All right. Shut up, dude. Chat, why did Guru ever get behind Phil? You mean Jamahal Hill? I mean, he was good at one point. I was picking him while he was rising to the top. And it just sort of, you know, when you have a memory of picking fighters and they win when you do it, and then they keep doing it, you know? I think I picked Glover to beat him, though, but other fights I've picked Hill quite often. But this time I didn't. I had to go with Khalil. The low kicks were too obvious of a problem for him. Embarrassing, Roundtree ran 90% of the time. Jamal was upset that Khalil didn't engage in the pocket more. Khalil said something about he's unpredictable and wanted to fight tactical. Okay. Well, Hill was mad at the 50-45s. Bro, you would have lost regardless. Yuri versus Allberg, Roundtree versus Yan. Yeah. I like those fights. Dude, Khalil's kind of a fat fuck, isn't he? Jamal downhill, already 34 years old, looks washed. Can we take a moment to appreciate Yuri after that fight? He'd rather risk getting KO'd than go to a decision. It's so true. Gaethje Einstein fight IQ confirmed? Yes. Yes, he does. Lamau, how is over the hill crying that he didn't stand still? Literally only got pushed in the... Only pushed the pace after the fight to cry to Khalil in his face. All right. JK Guru, congrats on the main event. Big dog, yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you for the 2. Fighting for the belt again. Yeah, he's going to need 2 more, I think, until we're in that position. It depends, though. If Ankalaev's champ and he's had some wins, then it'll be a different situation. He needs 1 more at least, though. Great performance, Khalil. Oben Elliott's trash. He looked awful, didn't he? But he'll be bouncing back. He's good. Sucks for Hill, man. Hey, both guys got paid. Crowd trash. What do you think? Yeah, the crowd's awful. Never go back there again. They're not even a full arena. It's an empty arena. Reyes versus Hill. What an ugly language. All right. Beating Khalil, countering or standing at range. You don't counter him. You finish him. You bring the pressure. I know, yeah. You know you can do it via Santos and Glover. Santos and Glover are different now at the time that you fought them. Hill to 185. UFC sucks. Feels like I wasted my day every event. Mirzakhanov slimes out Khalil, you think, Guru? He could do, yeah. That's a good fight for Mirzakhanov style-wise. F-tier interpreter on this card to top it off, of course. Damn. You know what, chat? Fucking shit event. I'm sorry. Fucking dog shit event again. I was right. I mean, I had a really good night of predictions. I mean, I got some wrong, but I mean, there was a lot of upsets, and I got a lot right, which I'm happy with. I got Mo Usman as an underdog, Tagir Lembekov. I got Park Yin-Yong. So I went 3-3 on the prelims, and I sort of cleaned up on the main card. I got Naimov, Sadikov, Oral Blades. Didn't get Bahamondes because he fucking threw the win away. And then I got Khalil. But, I don't know. Another shit event. Khalil fortified his purse for a warm Pereira hug. You think Lou Sassel would do good against Jamahal Hill? Or do you think he'd poop the bed? He'd probably poop the bed there, I think. Khalil did his thing, but there's just something fake or cult-like behind him that makes me want to see him get KO'd. True. He is in a cult. Khalil versus Yan and Hill versus Reyes or Mirzakhanov. Yeah. Not Hill-Reyes. Reyes has got to fight someone not on a 3-fight losing streak. Makes me miss the Apex, yeah. UFC 317, I don't care about any fights till 319. Damn. I like Poirier Holloway. I'm going to be at 317 next weekend. Let's go, Charles. Submission off his back after getting knocked down. That'd be crazy. First time catching a stream of yours. Thank you, Smithy. You made it massive. Had the commentary off, and this was so much more enjoyable. Love the content, mate. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. 6 out of 10 event, right? I got weirdly bored watching it. So not a 6 out of 10. No, more like a 4 or a 3. The only good fight, let's face it, chat, the only good fight of this entire card was Nazim Sadikov versus Nicholas Motta. Fiziev and Bahamondes landed 60 significant strikes total. 63 significant strikes. 33 for Bahamondes, 32 for Fiziev. That was the second most fun fight on the card. And they literally barely managed over double-digit significant strikes per round. Barely. Barely they got past single digits. Zalesniakova versus Mullins might have been more fun. And that's how bad this card was. Hill pissed me off. Happy for the Blades decision, yeah. Hill's corner should have called it after the 4th. No need. Hill's technique and footwork's awful. Khalil had more success since he found his shots more than just chasing 1-2s. Versus Alex. Also, Hill doesn't roll with punches very well as he's very flat-footed. See, we're not going to talk about the Curtis Blades absolute robbery. It wasn't a robbery. Kuniev did nothing in round 1 or 3. Cope.